On this edition of Lexington Now, winter car care tips, Christmas at Ashland, and the Firefighters Toy Drive. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of December 1st, 2025. Winter weather is just around the corner, so it's a good time to prepare your vehicle. Emily Fay of Emergency Management joins us with some tips.
Hi everyone, I'm Emily Fay, the Public Information Officer with Lexington Emergency Management. And stay tuned, we've got a special inclement weather segment coming up next. Everybody's needs are going to look a little bit different when it comes to winter, but we do have some basic things that everybody should have in their car. You do want to remember to include food and water, but keep in mind that perishable food is best, but water will freeze, so you might be better off taking that with you every time you go out. Seems like a hassle until you need it, but that's the point of being prepared. So we've got a first aid kit to help you patch yourself up before help can arrive. We've got the very important ice scraper. Remember never to pour hot water, boiling water on your windshield. It will just crack it. It does not get it off any faster. A blanket. Keep yourself warm. If you get stuck on the side of the road, your car breaks down. This one's pretty cool. It's an electric blanket. You can plug it into the cigarette lighter or the phone charging outlet, and it'll help keep you warm. We've also got some of these emergency blankets. They're like the kind of look like tin foil, but they help you stay warm if you don't have that big fuzzy blanket or you need an extra layer of protection. Hand sanitizer. You never know when you're going to get dirty. So we've got our jumper cables here in case somebody else can help you, but if you can't get help, sometimes it's useful to have a way to restart your battery on your own. And this is a battery-powered jumper cable set. You make sure you charge it at home. It's got battery cables in the case, and in theory, you can jumpstart your car wherever you are. There are different sizes, just FYI. I have a small car. So if you're stuck on the side of the road, if something happens and you're waiting for help, you need to be able to be seen, especially if you're at night or if it's snowing really hard, you want a way to mark yourself. I've got a flashlight here. Always a good way you can flash that, wave it around for first responders to find you. Of course, the goal is not to blind them, but just to alert them of your location. You've seen the red triangles that can go in the back of cars. It's always a great option. They're reflective. This is for my personal car kit. It is a magnetic hook light that you can just turn on, and it flashes for you. It's got a bunch of different settings. It will be bright here in a second. But it takes AAA batteries. It's also magnetic. It's got a hook. And you can put those on the side of your car while you're waiting for help. Use them, attach them to like a tree if you're stuck underneath one. But just another way to alert first responders to your location. And of course, if it's bad weather, we have the all-important weather radio. This one happens to be battery-powered and solar-powered. You can also hand crank it. It's also a flashlight and an emergency phone bank. It has the weather radio function and then regular FM and AM radio function. So you can listen to weather. You can listen to the weather forecast if you need to, if there's alerts coming your way. You can also use it to see if you get lost in the dark. It's one of those really handy tools you never know you need until you have. Again, when you're trying to be found, if something happens, you go off the road, you're waiting for rescue. This has a little whistle here, got a little chain cord to keep it around your neck, but another way for people to help find you. Because if you're stuck in the snow, sometimes like you get covered with the snow banks. We don't see that a whole lot in central Kentucky, but again, you can never be too prepared. And this is a multi-tool here. It's got pliers and a little knife in there. In case you need to cut something, you need to get out of wherever you are. It's, again, one of those things you don't really think about you need until you have. And I've been stuck on the side of the road and been happy I had a Swiss Army knife or a multi-tool like this just to help me make the day a little bit easier. Some of the dad advice includes having like a little Ziploc bag of rock salt or like the defrosting salt that you can use, even sand. So having a little Ziploc bag of salt or sand that you can use to get your car out when it's stuck, kind of sprinkle it under your tires. So we always have our phones with us. You want to make sure you keep that charged. This is a charging cable. It does plug into our handy dandy weather radio here, but it's got all of the different cable ends in case you need it. Just keep your phone charged because that's how we're going to get help these days. And then last but not least, we've got our awesome umbrella. Like we mentioned before, you never want to drive with snow or ice build up on your car, and then you never want to pour boiling water on your windshield to try to defrost it faster, break off that ice. One of the tools you can use is a de-icer. Different brands you can use, spray it on there. It helps accelerate that defrosting process. This one has a built-in scraper, help get those thick chunks off. But again, you want to be safe and never get on the road without making sure you're fully prepared. You can find more preparedness information, especially about vehicle kits, at BeReadyLexington.com. Sign up for Lex Alerts at BeReadyLexington.com to get weather information sent to your phone, email, text message, voice call, or even to assisted listening devices to help alert you of severe weather when it's incoming, and so you can hopefully stay off the roads and stay safe.
Ashland is a great place to visit around Christmas. Jim Clark gives us a preview.
Well, this year we're doing things a little differently. Last year we had a big holiday market before the illumination here at Ashland, but this year we're starting on December 1 on Monday with opening the Christmas shop at the cottage. So the cottage, which is right near the parking lot, will be filled with all sorts of great products from local artists and craftspeople. So we're using that week leading up to December 6 when we have the illumination, which will start around 4 o'clock. We have the Kentuckians Chorus coming. We also have Santa, who will be posing for photographs with the kids and some adults, and probably a whole lot of dogs. And then we will launch our Christmas season with the full illumination of all the buildings on the property as well as some of the trees. And then that is the first night of our candlelight tours. So that'll start right after the illumination. We run it like an open house. It's on timed entry. People can go to henryclay.org to get tickets for the candlelight tours. And we're offering those on the 6th and then on the 12th and the 14th. It's a great tradition. Every year we try and do something a little different. This year the theme is Christmas through the eyes of children. So that's the first that we've actually focused on the children that lived here over the 5 generations of Clay family members. And that came about because recently a descendant gave us a whole treasure trove of artifacts that included photographs and drawings, ink drawings of the kids from the 1880s up into the 1920, 1930 period. So each room is decorated a little differently. Where we are right now focuses on the teddy bear, because a little known fact is that Theodore Roosevelt stayed here at Ashland. He was friends with Henry Clay McDowell, who was Henry's grandson-in-law, and they were members of a hunting club. And through that connection, that's how the teddy bear came about, because there was a story of Theodore Roosevelt not wanting to kill a captured bear. There's a lot of stories that we're able to tell through the lives of the kids that lived here and different ways in which Christmas was celebrated here. But also people can come and just take the regular tours, and they'll see the house decorated. It's just a little different when it's at night. It's a very sort of romantic and intimate environment at night, and it has a whole, and because it's open house, you can go through the house at your own pace versus the docent-led tours. People can always go online to henryclay.org, and they'll find information about our regular tours, the candlelight tours, and any other events that will be going on.
Toys for Christmas right after this.
I'm Lieutenant Chris Van Brackle with the Lexington Police Department Traffic Unit. Today we are talking about disability accessible parking and the aisles between those parking places. Accessible parking is a valuable and necessary resource for people with disabilities, and that includes the striped area next to accessible parking spots. These are access aisles, and it is illegal to park here, even if you have an accessible parking permit. Police and Lex Park will write tickets when they see vehicles parked in an access aisle or parked in an accessible space without a placard, and the fine is $250. Know where and where not to park. Keep the access aisles clear. Thank you, and drive safe.
Check out Lex TV this Christmas.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. Lexington Fire's annual toy drive continues in the run-up to Christmas, and there's no better time to give to those in need.
Each holiday season, the men and women of the Lexington Fire Department come together for one mission, outside and beyond emergency response. That mission is to bring hope and happiness to children across our community. It's only through the generosity of our residents, our local businesses and community partners that we can meet that mission through the annual Firefighter Toy Drive. This program embodies the true meaning of community and what makes Lexington special, and that's neighbors helping neighbors. So we're excited to announce today that all Lexington fire stations are a collective point for our toy drive, also for the Lexington Big Give food drive. We'd also like to encourage everyone that can to donate, because together we can make a real difference.
Sign-ups will begin Monday, a week from today, on November the 10th, and they will run through the following week from that day, Tuesday, where we'll have makeup days those last few days. Those will be posted on our website and our Facebook page. As the chief mentioned, all 24 stations are a drop-off location. If you see here next to me, we have a special Herbie that will be out in front of each station. This was so that our toys would stay clean and dry, and if you don't see the fire trucks inside the station, that means that they're out on a run, and this is an opportunity for you to be able to drop those in. They stay safe, and they'll bring them in. If you notice, there's a sign on the front that says that we're looking for new unwrapped toys, so you can get a new unwrapped toy, drop it off as part of your family tradition to any of our fire stations. We also are utilizing stations 15 and 21. Station 15 is out at Shilto Park, and Station 21 is off Maple Leaf Drive, which are close to our two shopping districts. And we are partnered with Believing in Forever with Divine Karma. He is our director of One Lexington. We're doing a coat drive for that as well. So a lot of things going on. We have toys, new unwrapped toys to the fire stations. The Big Give food donations can go there, and then the coat drive. So we kind of hope that everyone will turn that into one of their family traditions to go maybe buy a new coat, a new toy, get some canned foods, and everyone in Lexington wins at that point.
It is the season for children to receive gifts, and many times these children won't receive gifts from any other source, and so we're really happy to be able to do this. And this year we've talked a lot about our history. We're 250 years old here in Lexington, and as was previously mentioned, this program is 96 years old, and it has served our community really well for a long time. We look forward to celebrating their 100th anniversary in just a few short years. But it started during the Great Depression, if you can imagine that, when almost every family was suffering, and yet families were able to give to others so that children could have toys at Christmas time. It has continued through recessions, booms, busts, even a pandemic. And so it's resilient and lasted a long time. So to make the Firefighters Toy Program work, our firefighters go above and beyond every year, and they collect and give away toys for about 3,000 children. It's a lot of children, and they produce a lot of joy for those kids. And it comes with a lot of hard work. Our firefighters volunteer their time to reach out and encourage the community to give, and then make sure that the toys are ready for Christmas morning. It's easy to give, as you heard just a minute ago. Drop off your new unwrapped toys for ages 0 to 12. And that can be at any fire station. And I want to congratulate our firefighters and thank also the generous businesses, the citizens, the churches, the community groups who donate toys. Now, this is the most exciting part for me, because I'm going to start by donating the first toy to Assistant Chief Harris and Lieutenant McFarland and the FOF. And of course, you probably know what it's going to be, but here it is. It's a nice big fire engine. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Eric Howard joins us again this week to give us a look at this weekend's events.
Hey Lexington, I'm Eric in Human Resources, and here's some upcoming events this weekend in Lexington and Fayette County. Holiday Nature Ornaments. Join Raven Run staff this Saturday at 11 a.m. to make holiday nature ornaments. We will be using materials found in nature to craft ornaments and decorations for the winter season. The program is recommended for adults in ages 5+. There will be options for multiple ages and ability levels. This program is free, but registration is required. Please register all guests attending. If you have any issues registering, please call the Nature Center at 859-272-6105. The program will be held indoors. The Queens Club Girls Mentorship Group is meeting this Sunday at 6 p.m., December the 7th, at the Castlewood Community Center. Meet with other women and girls from the community for a safe space to discuss everything that being a queen in today's society involves. Free food will be provided, and any female under age 18 is eligible to attend. I'm Eric, and that's just some of the things going on this weekend in Lexington and Fayette County. For more events and more information, be sure to visit lexingtonky.gov and click the calendar tab at the top. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Eric also has a preview of this week's live meeting coverage.
Hey there, I'm Eric from Human Resources. Here's our current live meeting schedule this week, December 1 for Lex TV. Remember, you can watch all our live meeting coverage on Lex TV channel 185 and always online at lexingtonky.gov. First up on Tuesday, December 2nd at 9:30 a.m., it's the Public Art Commission meeting in the Council Chambers downtown, Lexington, located at 200 East Main Street. Then there's the General Government and Planning meeting at 1 p.m., and later at 3, it's the council work session. And later that evening at 5, it's a special council meeting. On Thursday morning at 8:30, watch the Planning Commission Subdivision Subcommittee meeting live from the Phoenix Building, followed later by the Planning Commission Zoning Subcommittee at 1:30. And later that evening in Council Chamber, it's a regular council meeting in the Council Chambers. That's our current live meeting schedule for Lex TV for the week of December 1. Watch all our meeting coverage on Lex TV channel 185 or always online at lexingtonky.gov and click the Lex TV tab at the top. I'm Eric, and we'll see you next time.
That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on X at LexRex or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.